Today, I am discussing why I stack gold but not silver. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy talking about precious metals, so make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I'm going to be discussing some of the main reasons why I am primarily stacking gold and not silver. I have pretty much only three main reasons as to why I am heavily more invested in gold than I am silver. And I'm going to discuss those with you right now. And I think how I'm going to do this is in order of my reasoning. The third reason being the main reason as to why I stack gold and not silver. So starting out with the first reason, it's going to sound very superficial, for lack of better terms, and it comes down to the beauty of the metal. There's just something about gold and its appearance, its yellowy shine, the beauty of gold, which has been coveted by mankind for thousands of years. You know, they say that gold is the metal traded between kings. Silver is the metal traded between, I don't know, what do they say? I forget what the hell the saying is. People that aren't kings. The common man. I forget the saying. But, what is it? Gold's the metal traded between... Son of a... I'm so bad with sayings. I looked it up. Gold is the money of kings. Silver is the money of gentlemen, barter is the money of peasants, but debt is the money of slaves. I love that, if I could only remember it. So gold being the money of kings, this to me is the metal that you want to be buying, right? This is like the metal that everybody strives to have more of. You know, let's face it, the majority of us who are in the stacking community of both silver and gold, the overwhelming majority would much rather have gold if offered to them than silver, right? It's more valuable, it's more coveted, and it's just more beautiful. That is one of the main reasons as to why I prefer gold over silver. Now, don't get me wrong, silver can be very beautiful depending on the design of the coin. It's shiny, it's shimmery, it's nice. I get all that stuff, but there's just something about gold that it's just coveted more and people value it more. That's just not just my opinion. That's the overwhelming majority. People within the stacking community prefer to have gold over silver when given a choice, right? Now, there's going to be some people that are going to say, you know, silver has a lot more upside potential and you can make a lot more money with silver if you're trading it, so on and so forth. I get all of that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stacking, okay? When it comes to making more money and more upside potential with silver, I completely agree. In fact, the overwhelming majority of the silver now that I am buying is merely for the purpose of reselling it. And a lot of the proceeds, the profits that I get from purchasing those silver coins and flipping them, I am putting into gold. Now, whether it be numismatic gold, like the gold that you see here, which was given to me and my two sons as gifts. Thank you, mystery person. You know who you are. Or if it's fractional stuff, you know, I just love it. And I will do another video talking about the fractional gold and whether or not you should be doing fractional gold or the 1 ounce gold pieces, but that will be another video that we revisit. So now the second reason as to why I prefer gold over silver is that silver on a daily basis is a lot more volatile, and I don't get really hung up on the precious metals prices every day. People within the stacking community, you'll see them post pictures of the spot prices either shooting through the roof or taking a nosedive, talking about buying dips and things like that. They'll post these pictures on their community pages here on YouTube. They'll post them on Instagram, and it doesn't really bother me one way or the other. I actually do prefer metals to be in the gutter right now because I am still bullish on precious metals. I am constantly buying it, and regardless of what's happening with metals, I'm going to be buying gold. I view this as a way to stash your cash more or less in a different form of savings. I'm a lot more disciplined when it comes to putting my money in precious metals. Not so much that it's because it adds that extra step in order to unlock your cash, which is something that, is another benefit, right? If you go and you put your money in a gold coin, like this gold buffalo, and then you want to go and sell it and want to free up some cash, you have to either find an individual who's going to buy it, or you have to go to a coin shop and sell it. So it does add that extra step before you can get that money out of it. So that kind of helps with the whole discipline thing. But just the fact that it's beautiful and I just love holding it. It's a lot nicer holding gold coins than it is a stack of cash, right? But in terms of the volatility, silver more or less is a lot more volatile, whereas gold seems to be a lot more steady when you look at the historical trends. Yes, if there is a nosedive in precious metals, usually gold and silver will kind of drop hand in hand. But what you're seeing is right now with the gold-silver ratio, you're seeing the ratio sitting at around 74 per every 1 ounce of gold. So 74 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold right now at the time of the recording of this video. But, again, I don't get hung up on the volatility as much. I just do like the fact that gold seems to be a lot more stable over time and with those day-to-day fluctuations. Even though it doesn't really bother me, I do prefer to just have more gold. Now, I'm going to tell you the main reason as to why I stack gold more than I stack silver. And it comes down to the cumbersome nature of silver. Okay, I realized this about 2 years ago when I did a full stack video. And then again when I did a 1 year, revisiting of my stack. I realized just how cumbersome silver can be when it comes to stacking. This stuff can accumulate very quickly because it has a lower price point and it's a lot heavier. When you're talking 74 of these coins, right? 20, 40, 60 and the half of a tube here. So more or less, you're close to all of these tubes right here to equal one of these gold coins. It is a lot more difficult to carry all of these silver coins with you in a hurry. And like I said, I'm going to be following this up, this point in particular, in another video. So you're going to want to definitely watch that one. But when it comes to the coins and just how cumbersome they are, silver can be a major pain in the butt. Whether it be stacking coins in tubes such as these or bars, the stuff gets heavy. You can get a major portion of your wealth just in these coins right here, right? Very easily. Here you're looking at $2,000. So you can pack a lot more wealth in these coins than you can silver. And that, my friends, is the main reason as to why I prefer stacking gold over silver. The other thing too is when you're talking the fractional gold, right? This here is a 1/10 ounce gold coin. Let's get this real close here. We got a gold Britannia, beautiful coin. I have the 1 ounce here somewhere. Here's the 1 ounce. I also have the 1/4 ounce. I don't remember if they made a 1/2 ounce. I'm sure they do, but anyhow, so we got the gold Britannias. Gorgeous coin in my opinion. But when it comes to fractional gold, right? A lot of people in the stacking community, you'll hear them talk about the whole SHTF scenario. And the nice thing about this fractional gold too is, you can sell off just a small amount as opposed to a big, $2,000 coin such as, the gold buffalo or the gold eagle. But I do prefer having my wealth locked up in these gold coins as opposed to silver. And here's the other thing. This right here, this is all I have for silver eagles. I actually do have, this right here is 100 ounces. That's it. I used to have a monster box of silver eagles, and when I just saw how ridiculously heavy that was, I sold it off and converted a lot of that into gold. I have a type 2 silver eagle in the safe. So I actually have 101. And then I have some slabbed stuff that I do for selling. But my Silver Eagle collection is this right here. That's it. So when I get people commenting on the channel saying, you know, Empire Precious Metals or Stormy, whatever you want to call me, I've got, 220 ounces of Silver Eagles now. I tell them that's a lot of silver. Congrats. That's awesome. But I also tell them, mind you, if you continue on that path, you're going to see just how heavy and how much space those silver coins are going to take up in your safe. All right. So keep that in mind. If you're stacking silver and gold, and I do think you should be stacking both, keep that in mind. If you are stacking silver, it's going to eat up a lot of space, and it's going to give you the illusion. It's going to give you the feeling like, oh my goodness, look at all of this silver. Look at what I have. But all of that wealth, all right, locked up in silver coins, it's going to look like a lot, and you're going to feel like you got that great sense of accomplishment, but you might want to consider stacking gold instead. If you're looking to be doing the whole gold-silver ratio thing, I've done videos on that. You got to really know what you're doing there in order for it to work. You're going to want to really think about the weight and just how densely you can pack your wealth into these gold coins. All right, so keep that in mind. And I understand that the price point for silver is a lot easier to purchase than it is gold coins. And when you get to that, then I would argue you might want to consider getting some fractional gold, and we'll save that for another video. But definitely, I'm bullish on gold. There's potential there as well, just like the silver. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? And if you are stacking gold over silver, comment down below why that is. I am curious if there's any reasons that I've left out. And if you disagree with me, tell us why you are stacking silver over gold. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.